What's up everybody, welcome in the first map of the round 1 match between Yosumi and snapesnaps in the Gbeto Cup Tournament. This tournament features some of the best and most well-known female Age of Empires players on the Age of Empires 2 competitive scene. So in this map, as I said, we have Yosumi playing against snapesnaps. The first map in this series will always be played on Mega Random, and so this is Mega Random with Mirror Civilization, so they both got Koreans, and immediately getting Koreans, I see there is a lot of stone on this map as well, so that is great. We know what is going to happen with this. There's going to be a lot of stone, and this is a lot of towers on this. So let's have a look at the maps. We have snapesnaps playing in the red at the bottom. Well, let's have a look at the map first. Yeah, we see there's a massive wood line in the middle. Both towns, both players have a little bit of wood close to them, with the main wood line being in the middle, separating the two players. For me personally, I prefer Yosumi's map in this case, because she has this gold at the back, another gold at the back, and there's the gold like that's in between the two of them, but it will be easier for her to wall herself in using even going above the stone or even around the gold to wall herself in. And there's massive piles of gold and stone on this map, so I can hazard a guess that these players will be going for towers, since there are the Koreans, you know, with their tower bonus as well, with their stone collection bonus. For those of you that don't know, let me just show you guys quickly. The Koreans, the stone miners, work 20% faster, and their walls and castles are built quicker as well, and also they get all the tower upgrades for free. So this is an insanely good map for the Koreans to have. From the looks of it, I prefer Yosumi's map in this instance, because she is on top of a hill. Okay, so is snapesnap, so I think that is basically default for this map, that these wood lines are in a little ditch in the middle, it seems. So yeah, let's have a look. They both snapesnap somehow is one villager ahead. Yeah, so I think there was some idle town center time for Yosumi, which is not ideal. It's not really a good thing. Okay, she's kind of even now, but she, yeah, we see Yosumi. Yeah, Yosumi does have her town center now, creating have some villagers queued up in her town center, but she's not a villager behind anymore, so it seems like they have caught up. So somehow she's got a, did she get loom first? Let me just see. Yes, she got loom already, so this is this is insane. She already got loom, and she is back up to even villages, so this means that she might be a little faster actually than snapesnaps is, because she's even a villager ahead now, and snapesnaps somehow doesn't seem like, it seems like she is the one now that had a lot of idle town center time, but she is queuing up a lot of villages. Oh no, and her villages are idling. No, snapesnaps, what are you doing? That's not a great thing to happen. There we go, she's building her first farm, and she has 4 on wood, and she molded the deer. There's a lot of deer, there's a big patch of deer over there. Let's see if Yosumi has the same. Yeah, she does. She also has a patch of, what's it, it's 7 deer, so it is worth it to mold those deer and send 4 villagers to go and take those. Although snapesnap sent more than 4, she sent 6 across to take the deer, but now she is housed. That is very unfortunate. Okay, but she just completed building her house right as she got housed. She's still 1 villager behind though, and I'd like to see if either of these players will go for some kind of aggressive play, or if they both will just do a standard. There won't be any early aggression. See, we see snapesnaps getting loom now as well. Yosumi doesn't have the food. Yosumi doesn't have the food to go up to to feudal age yet. What's going on here? She's queuing up tons of villages, so she's not interested in going up to feudal age. She's queuing tons of villages, queuing 3 more, and snapesnaps will be in feudal age pretty soon. She's building a barracks, so she seems to be wanting to go for either, well, this is a little too late for men at arms, so she'll probably put down a stable after this and go for scouts. Will she? I don't know, because there seems to be a lot of lumberjacks to go for scouts at this point in time, and not enough farm eco. Let me just see how much. Yes, we are on Snap. So she doesn't have many farms. She does have quite a few villages on the deer at the moment, and she will have not really enough food to create scouts. So I don't know if that is what her plan is. But we see Yosumi going up on 26 villages, getting 5 villages more for that extra minute and 20 seconds that she is going up to feudal age on. And here we see Yosumi, snapesnaps is busy walling up her base, trying to get herself safe, trying to wall herself in, which I don't know if I really like this wall off that she's pulling over here. Let me just see what both of these players have scouted so far. So she has scouted where Yosumi's where snapesnaps is base. Snapesnaps has scouted where Yosumi's base is, and Yosumi still doesn't know exactly where snapesnaps is. She's seen the berries, so I think she can assume that snapesnaps is there, but it's not necessarily a very safe assumption to make. Here we see, yeah, snapesnaps going with the stable, getting 4 villages, 3 villages build the stable, and a blacksmith as well. So maybe she'll put out 2 or 3, or she's making 3 scouts at the moment. Get up 3 scouts, see if she can stall Yosumi and maybe get up to castle age, because Yosumi, by the looks of it, will be going to castle age before her. Yeah, this is building, well, a blacksmith and a market even, so that's a little odd to see that it already has a stable, a blacksmith and a market. And yes, she is scouting what Yosumi is doing as well. She sees that Yosumi is building a blacksmith over there. And what else is she building? There we go. This is what I wanted to see. Yosumi walling off the entire map, walling off her own entire side, trying to keep herself safe. And the scout of snapesnaps just chilling over here in the corner. Not sure what she's trying to do there. Yosumi, unfortunately, on her side only have 2 relics. She's walling herself off from, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 relics, 7 more relics. So there's 9 relics by the looks of it on this map. So, and she is walling herself off from 9 of them. I mean, there's 9. She's walling herself off from 7 of them. But let's see what she's doing. She is just about ready to, well, she doesn't have the food yet to go up to castle age. She will have the food now with all of these villages coming in with the deer. She is just 80 food short of castle age. She will get there pretty soon. And let's see if snapesnaps also, no, snapesnaps is nowhere close to going to castle age. And this might shock her when she sees that Yosumi is up to castle age already. Has Yosumi clicked? No, she still needs another 30 food. That's very unfortunate. She's close to clicking up, but she's not there just yet. There we go, and then she's clicking up now. There we go. Heading up to castle age. So we see Yosumi heading up to castle age already, and snapesnaps is a little bit behind. Let's see where snapesnaps. She only has 130 food, so she's way behind on the food eco to get up to castle age, and there's no way for her to get into. Okay, so she's also walling on the other side of Yosumi's wall. Let's see if Yosumi will build a tower over here. Is that a tower? No, it's a palisade. Why is she building a palisade behind the gold? It's not as if snapesnaps can get through the gold somehow. Okay, so she's double palisade walling over on this side and building houses on the other side to prevent snapesnaps from getting through over there. There's a gap in there where there's only one palisade. I'm not sure if she has seen that, or if she will see that even. And that might end up costing her in the end. Okay, these players clearly have seen each other's walls, so they're both they're walling each other out on this side, but don't think... You see, this is dangerous because she didn't see that little gap over there. There's only one palisade blocking that gap over there. Although she will be hitting Castle Age pretty soon, as in she just hit Castle Age. And let's see what she is doing now, what she will be putting up now. Okay, so she's double palisading and building a stone wall on this side. She is going all out on building her defenses up behind this. Let me see what they have seen of the map. So Yosumi still hasn't seen where snapesnaps is. She can assume where snapesnaps is, but she still hasn't seen her. Although snapesnaps knows exactly where Yosumi's town center is. She has seen it, so she will be able to actually, if she can get through these walls, this massive layer of walls, or on this side even, she will be able to... Like, seriously? Did she just wall herself in? No, Yosumi. This is Yosumi. No. Now she's breaking down the palisade anyway. It's a little risky. This will definitely be a little risky because now she opens herself up to raiding. Even though, yes, snapesnap is not in Castle Age yet. Okay, now she is sending the villager forward to go and re-gate that. Yeah, we see... Is snapesnaps patrolling these scouts or not? Okay, Yosumi... Okay, she will see these... She will see the knights, definitely. Okay, there we go. Will they see each other? Okay, snapesnap sees it. Snapesnap spotted the knights coming in. Let's see what she does. If she reacts by making some spears, she will most likely react by making spears. Let me see, where's her blacksmith now? There we go. She reacts by making spears. Although I would not necessarily agree with that. I would have preferred if she had gone to... Well, it'll help for now to keep herself safe until she reaches Castle Age. But put down a monastery, and then after the monastery done, try and counter the knights with monks rather. That might be a safer bet for snapesnaps to do. Yosumi not going aggressive with the knights. She had a massive lead to Castle Age, but she's not going aggressive with it at all, which I think is a little bit of a waste of actually being to Castle Age first. Now she's trying to now scout where actually snapesnaps is. Could this be because she hasn't seen where snapesnaps is? She still hasn't seen Red's base. I'm gonna start referring to them as Red and Blue, just to make it a little simpler. She still hasn't seen Red's base. She doesn't know where she is. Now she sees the scouts. Now she sees the pikeman now. This is not a good engagement. Not going to be a good engagement for her if she doesn't do some damage with these knights. Oh, this is a horrible town center placement. No, she couldn't have. Could she have placed the Jerry? She could have placed the Jerry in the middle. That would have been way better. Then she has all of this wood around it that she could toss the villagers to. Here we go. Blue is running in past the town center, and she got a few beautiful hits on this knight. It's down to 16 HP. Garrisoning her town center, trying to get some more damage on these knights, and it is actually working. These pikemen are actually pulling their weight, and this is pretty good for Red at the moment. But here we see Blue coming forward with 6 villagers. And what can I bet? That she will most likely be towering. She has 2 knights waiting to protect those villagers. These 6 villagers most likely will be making... I actually wonder... Oh yes, she's making a castle. I thought she would tower, but she's making a castle, and the castle is just out of sight from where Red can see her. Now she simply needs to keep Red busy on this side to get that castle to go up, and then she needs to add some... I don't like the war wagon in this situation. The war wagon not necessarily units I will go for in this situation. I would rather have seen her tower over here, but then again, oh no, 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 no. Is Red gonna see this? She's making a forward stable. Will she see this? I want to see if she notices this. No, she doesn't. Oh, now she does. No, she saw it. She noticed it. Now she knows. And okay, so she's gonna attack with the. No, I thought she was gonna attack with that villager. This is gonna be a little tricky. No, don't do it. 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 That's not the best possible move. That's not the best move that she could have made. She should have rather sent her military units forward and then taken care of the villagers with that. Now she's going to lose the wood from this stable as well. No, she won't. She deleted the stable, fortunately. And here Blue is making her own forward stable next to the castle. And here she should be able to take good advantage of this. Although Red does have 3 town centers up right now, and Blue, well, also has 3 town centers, so this is pretty good. And Blue also making some monks now as well, sending some monks forward. I think that's just to get the relics for now. I doubt she'll be sending the monks forward to try and get conversions, since she does have forward military, so going for conversions would not necessarily be her go-to move at the moment. You see Red trying to fight off these knights with the pikemen, or actually, I don't know what you were thinking, trying to attack the castle with the pikemen, but that didn't work, unfortunately. And she is going for the war wagons, so we'll see. She'll try to bust through these walls with the war wagons and the knights, and that should work pretty easily. And then she will have free reign on these villages on the gold over here. I think that's the only safe gold that Red has at the moment. So if she can get through to this gold and take these villages off the gold, then that will be massive for her. So Red is getting fletching, getting elites. I don't know why she's getting elite skirmisher though. I don't necessarily agree with the elite skirmisher right now, especially being up against a bunch of knights and knowing that she has built another forward stable and starting to raid more knights from that. I would rather have her, like I said, put up a monastery and try and convert these knights to her side, and even go for conversions on the war wagons, because the war wagons only have 4 range. And I think a monk has 9 range, so she would have been able to actually clear up or get a few conversions for free from within her own walls. So that's a little bit of an oversight on her side. And I think also the fact that she has 5 villages just chilling inside her town center still is also a bit of an oversight. She's 25 villages behind at this point in time. This does not look very good at this point for Red. Okay, she's ungarrisoned the villages at least, but they're still idle. Now she's put them to task. Okay, so we see another forward castle. Now, she's doubling up with the forward castles, and this is insane. She's through the walls, trying to defend against these knights with a pikeman, but I'm not sure if... There we go, nice little quick house wall to keep her villagers safe that are on the gold. But now I want to see Blue come in with these war wagons that she created and take these villagers out with the war wagons. That should be, I mean, that's an easy pick off. They are trapped inside. They trapped themselves inside. So that'll be an easy pick off for her to take out those villagers with the war wagons. And that is the only gold that Red has access to. I guess she can't really take this gold. She can try to take that gold, but she could be pushed off it very easily. You see, Blue she's playing very sloppy though. She's sacrificing her knights for no apparent reason, and you will see Red putting up a siege workshop and a castle of her own to try and counter this aggression, and just pumping out a whole bunch of trash units, which I guess will help her in this case. But I mean, Blue's heading up to Imperial Age already. As soon as she hits Imperial Age, she'll start creating trebuchets from both of these, and then it will probably be just about close to finished as you can get. Okay, so she's losing some of her war wagons. She lost 2 already. And I think there's another one going down. So these pikemen and skirmishers standing in the castle fire trying to attack blue, but it's not really the best move possible. And blue is about to hit Imperial Age right now, and then we will probably see her going with getting some trebuchets over here. She's still planting out war wagons, and let me see, there we go, 2 trebuchets queued up already, and she'll start to trap down this castle and the town centers, and this is pretty much Blue's game. She's got a massive score lead by now, and I think this game is close to being over. I don't see Red really coming back from this. It's not impossible. I'm not gonna make the mistake of calling the game as over before it is over, but it's highly unlikely that she will come back from this. And Blue even still has this one single knight over here on this side, just chilling behind the tree, and she's getting Cavalier, getting chemistry for her trebuchets. So she's going all out on the offensive here with her knights, well, soon to be Cavaliers, and also her trebuchets. Is she creating more? Yeah, she's even creating more trebuchets, getting conscription. And I think this will be over pretty soon. As soon as, I don't know, if I was Red, I probably would have called it by now already. It is way over. She's almost got double the score. Well, it's 2,000 more score, so it's a massive lead that she has at this point in time. She's getting all the economy upgrades. She's pumping up the upgrades, is Blue. She's rolling in it, and she's basically just flexing on her now. Yosumi is basically just flexing on snapesnaps here and building him. Oh, this is savage. This is absolutely savage from Yosumi, getting another castle inside of the original walls that snapesnaps made, and I think this is pretty much over. She should have called it by now already, in my personal opinion, but she's hanging in there somehow for some reason. Does she still have? She has tons of wood. There we go. So Yosumi called it. The snapesnaps even. Oh, there. Snapesnap said GG, well played. There you go. So that's a pretty good match there from Yosumi. She did well. She was a little slow with her knights initially at the start of Castle Age. Her knights, she raided the 4 knights, I think 3 or 4 knights, and didn't do much damage with them. Let's just go have a look at the scoreboard. If we can go over there. So you can see, I mean, with the snapesnaps actually had a larger military. The problem with this military is that it was the wrong units. She made trash units. She only made skirmishers and pikemen and a few knights, but not really close to being enough. And even with the smaller army, Yosumi managed to almost steamroll over her just with the help of, I think, 3 well-placed castles. That first castle was a bit of a surprise, and snapesnaps did not react the way she should have. And you can see, I mean, the differences in the amount of resources collected between the two are absolutely massive. And yeah, this is where, I mean, the economy wins this game, and here we can see that Yosumi had 36 villages more than snapesnaps at the villager high. So well played there by Yosumi. That's the first map done in this game. So just stay tuned for the next map, which will be in the next video. I'll probably upload about an hour after this one. So once you're done with this, wait a few minutes, you'll be ready for the next video, and then you can see the next map. So let's update the scoreboard first. Since this one went to Yosumi, change the scoreboard, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.